Thanks for tuning in to The Sauce with Kenzie Taylor. And today, my guest is the beautiful, award-winning actress, Lacy Lennon.
What? I have awards now? It's crazy. I never thought that was ever going to happen for me. I was just like, nah, it's never going to happen. They don't like me enough.
Believe me, been there.
I'm over here like the fans pulled through for sure. I was like, thank you so much. I'm just like, I'm so grateful for them. I'm just like, I'm like, it's still a little like, it's weird because, you know, it's just like I've even gotten I got like my AVN award in person and whatnot, but I still feel like a little shy to like post about it and everything because, you know, it's like it's really cool to earn those things for yourself, but the industry hates you for it. Like they literally hate you. Like everyone's like, oh, you know, you're amazing, you're this and that, and then all of a sudden you win an award and they're like, fuck you, you bought it. And I'm like,
yeah.
I was like, you can buy them? If I would have known that, I mean, I would have had one since year one. I was like, for sure, like I would have been buying them since year one because I mean, like, but I was like, I didn't think that that's how it worked. So it's just like, it's very funny how it's just like, you know, you can be an inspiration to people until, you know, you kind of achieve things that they've been longing, you know, that they've been wanting for so long. And then finally now you're this enemy, unfortunately. So it's a weird thing in the industry. You know, everybody always thinks that the grass is greener on the other side until, you know, you have that green grass. And then all of a sudden, you know, people want to go ahead and bring their dogs and make sure they shit in your yard and nobody's going to pick it up.
Touche.
I know. So it's really great, but it's bittersweet. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's very much so like, it's really cool, but it's not something that I'm trying to glorify about myself and my career and whatnot.
Well, I'll toot your horn for you. Toot toot.
But you're different because you actually like you're a person who you know who you are, right? And it's just like you're very secure and you are able to be happy for other people's successes and like you can genuinely look at that and be like, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't come with, you know, it's like other people when they go ahead and congratulate you and stuff, it comes with something and you know, whereas you're different. And so I appreciate that. And I appreciate, you know, you've always been so supportive and so kind and genuine about it. And again, it's never come with anything where I've been like, oh, she's only saying this and then, you know, I need to make sure that there's no clout chasing, basically, you know.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That means a lot. I actually looked up your film credits just to see, and on the IAFD, you have over 306 credits.
Oh yeah, I think I've even more than that.
That is amazing, and because you've been in how long?
I just hit 3 years.
Yeah, so to be in that many for 3 years, that is amazing.
I know. I haven't even done anal yet. Which I'm about to do
just
this
wait.
I know. That's why I'm like, holy shit. I know that there's even more than that because there's a lot of like super underrated companies. And then I'm just like, I swear there's been certain companies that I've worked for over COVID and the scenes have yet to be released. So I'm just like, there should be even way more than that. I know, which is... It's amazing, but I mean, it can burn you out a little bit, you know, and it can definitely, I mean, which is why now within my career, I'm not trying to take every single booking that's handed at me. You know, prior, that's exactly what I did, you know, coming from the brothel life and everything. I'd work with 3 to 5 clients a day. You know, I'd work those 24-hour shifts. And so coming into porn, when it was just one scene a day, I was like, so much energy. I could do 2-3 scenes a day. I could go ahead and work every single day out of the month. But now I've kind of gotten to the point where I've realized that you don't want to work for absolutely everybody. You know, it's like certain companies have a give and take. I mean, even though you may be getting paid the same exact paycheck, whether it's whether it's a small scale company or a big scale company. But now it's like I look at it and like if I don't really actually feel comfortable with the talent that I'm with, I now feel comfortable enough that I can go, I'm okay.
You know what I say? Quality over quantity.
Literally. And that's as me growing and like me now really becoming an adult and like finding myself as a woman, that's what I want. I want to give people quality over quantity because I felt like some of the quantity I'd start looking at it and I'm like, man, you look tired. You look a little restless or even a little sloppy in some ways. And like, you know, it's just like, I'm not really a sloppy girl per se, you know, when it comes to,
Hey,
you know.
I've seen you give a blowjob. You're pretty sloppy.
I like being that type of sloppy.
Love it.
Absolutely.
I love that we both love spit, by the way, just saying.
I know.
Side note.
We're little spit whores.
I
I
know.
know. Like, holy fuck. I know. We're a mess. I'm surprised that we haven't done a scene like where like we've had like the bowl or like some shit like underneath us, like where we like have it like fill up and just see like how much that we can truly accumulate
like
on
that
set.
scene that we did for Zero Tolerance. Like, I feel like it was kind of vanilla in a way. Like, it wasn't
our girl.
Yeah,
it was
like,
so vanilla, and it was supposed to be like an ass scene too. It was just anal licking. Like, we didn't even get to do anything with our assholes.
Yeah, we were told to lick the whole time, and I'm like, okay.
Which is also the most softcore shit ever, because anal licking, and because you got the booty cheeks that are covering your face, and so like it's all softcore.
And then your makeup's all fucked up, and it's like, what the fuck?
Our makeup didn't even get it. Well, they didn't need that long of a video, so like we really didn't even like as like we were starting to get to like our almost like medium high point, like right where we were about to start going hardcore climaxing. He was like, okay, you could go ahead and start cooling it down, and we were like, what?
Yeah.
We're not, no, give us like 30 more minutes. And
God
like,
damn it.
I know. He's like, we don't need 30 more minutes. And I'm like, but we need 30 more minutes.
I think like if we did a scene for like if we did a scene for like Evil together, or like Jules, or maybe even Brazzers, like, you know what I mean? Like we'd be able to do like a true like nasty gonzo scene with one another and really like go at it, and then people would be like, oh, okay.
We had no
they
clue.
don't just lick the ass.
I know, we had no idea what we were missing. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then we'd be like, you're welcome. But until then, stay tuned.
I know. We've been like, you've been so busy, and then I've been so busy. We need to get back on that content and everything.
I know. I'm side note, I am terrible with shooting content. I don't know, like, I hate having to constantly reach out to people and ask them. Yeah. I don't like doing that. It's like pestering, I feel like. Yeah. And I never want to bother someone or annoy, you know what I mean? I just don't want to do that. So that's basically why I after I ask like twice, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna leave them alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to the quality over quantity thing, that's actually plays into a huge part of my life as far as, you know, friends in life. Like, I don't have a huge amount of friends, but the ones that I do have are fucking amazing. You know what I mean? How is that about your life? Do you feel the same way?
Oh, it's exactly the same. I don't even think I can count on full 5 fingers of like industry friends. I think I have like probably only like 3 or 4 max that I can like genuinely count on, you know. I have you, I have Serene Siren. I know that sounds so tough. I'm over here like, oh shit, there's 2 of them. I'm over here like, oh no. I'm just like, I feel like there's like 1 or 2 more. I was like, I swear.
You're like,
I swear. But yeah, I do feel that.
Et cetera.
Well, here's my issue is, you know, it's just like for me, I'm a workaholic, and, you know, when I want something, I go and get it. And what I've struggled with the most is I thought I had like dozens, like countless amounts of friends, until again, I started, I guess, achieving their dreams, which were also my dreams. And once I started doing that, everybody really just turned on me in a way. And I'm just like, you know, made into this evil villainous character, which, you know, me being myself, I'm like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll
peace.
Peace. Like if you think I'm this evil human being, then so be it, because like I'm so busy doing other things. But what I have gotten is that I can count on both hands of friends that I have outside of the industry that have nothing to do with sex work, because again, those people, they can see my successes and go, damn, dude, what the fuck? They're like, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's like all my friends. Like almost all my friends are not in the industry, and they're so supportive and loving and kind, and like, I don't know about you, but mine, some of them, like, because almost all my friends are dudes, like, because I'm like a total bro kind of sometimes.
I haven't noticed.
Yeah, I'm like kind of sometimes, like 90% of the time. But anyway, But they'll like make like jokes and stuff, you know, like getting like an award for like best oral. They're like, whoa, you're over here sucking all the dicks. Look at you. How do they judge that? Like,
I know. Well, yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. They watch like a lot of the things. I don't know. But I think it's important for us to have friends that are outside of the entertainment realm as far as the adult film industry, just because sometimes it's good to have that balance of, you know, yourself, you as you, and then, you know, here's Lacy Lennon.
Yeah.
The brand, the character, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's so important to have. And also like mental health, like I feel like that's highly overlooked in our industry.
Yeah, I wrote a tweet about that and I offended a lot of people. I got several messages from people being like, why would you say something like that? And I was like, well, you're messaging me about it meant that it hit home. And if you felt that you were being personally attacked when it was a very vague message saying that the mental health of the entire industry is completely overlooked, then it means something, you know. It's just like the mental history is highly overlooked, and unfortunately, I mean, we have to look at the simplicity of how our industry is laid out. I mean, we are the people all the way up top in corporate, you know, are pretty disconnected with the talent in a way, you know, because they're corporate, a lot of money and everything, and they're on a very business format where girls are coming in and out. And then now we kind of come back into the middlemen, which is the companies that we're working with, and then the agencies, you know, so those are the middlemen, and so that is who the industry is mostly dealing with. And you know, it's just like a lot of these girls come in here really, really, I mean, guys too, but I see it more with the women than I generally do with the men. And
there's thousands upon thousands of girls, and there's not that many guys.
Right, exactly.
So it's definitely more prominent on the female side.
It is. And so we have all these girls coming into the industry, and, you know, you never know if they're going to be the next Riley Reid or Angela White. And so when they all come into the industry, we kind of treat them the same, right? You're going to be a star. You're going to be amazing. Because why would somebody come in and we'll be like, you're never going to do well? Well, why would she ever do porn then? So we're going to tell them, you're going to be amazing. You're going to be a star. She starts doing really well. The first month that she's in, she's completely booked out because every single company wants their hands on her, you know, and that's every single new girl. So now her first month, she's made anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. She's feeling really, really good about herself. I am going to be that star.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, month 2 and 3 comes, nobody wants to book her. Why? Somebody younger came in, somebody with bigger tits, somebody with a bigger following. Maybe she came from Twitch, maybe she came from TikTok, maybe she was an Instagram model. And then we get back to that business format. You may be a good person. You maybe when you did come in, you know, there's absolutely nothing wrong. You give a 10 out of 10 performance. You look 10 out of 10, but there are other qualities that somebody may come in and trump you just due to business and traffic. And then from there, you're in your head, I'm the star, I'm the star, I'm the star. And then all of a sudden, your whiteboard is fucking erased. And there is nothing there. And you don't think that doesn't mess with these girls' heads?
Oh, it does for sure. A lot of it too is algorithms. That's what a lot of these companies go by, is algorithms. You know what I mean? So that's why too, like, a lot of people will, you know, get work and lose work due to that.
That's why I'm always so big on statistics, algorithms. I mean, back at the brothel, Dennis always told me, he goes, it'll be the ugly fat girl that makes more money than the skinny girl that looks like a fucking bimbo with, you know, a fucking tit job and her lips done. And he's like, it is the girl that, you know, that people think that she will not get the most amount of attention, but it's because she has the work ethic behind her. It's because she actually understands how the industry works. It's like she's going to go into the statistics or the algorithms. Like, she's going to go in and make sure that her entire business is formulated to succeed, even though she doesn't look like a Kim Kardashian. You know what I mean? And so Dennis always said, and it's like, it's those girls who won't sit on their looks and why that they will become successful. And success isn't by your following. I mean, all the time, it's just like so many people like will look over at like followings and stuff, and, you know, they'll be like, oh, this girl has this many followers, and, you know, but then you have to then look at her traffic, go into her traffic, go into her algorithms, and it's just like, you can't look at just those numbers. I know plenty of girls that buy their followers and everything, and then you actually go in their statistics, and here's what happens. especially now that I am directing, that you hire a girl that has millions of followers.
Congrats, by the way.
Thank you. I'm very excited about that.
She's the newest contract star and director for
Yes,
Girlfriend films.
For Girlfriends and also Penthouse, which is why.
And yep, check out the shirt. Get the shirt. Shout out to Penthouse.
Hey. Thank you, Moose.
You were also 2020 Penthouse Pet of the Year, correct?
I was, yeah, I know.
Good memory.
Last year was crazy. That was the biggest year of like my career, for sure. It was wild, but amazing.
Yeah.
It happened so fast, you know. Started the year as Penthouse Pet of the Year. Like I ended 2020. Yeah, ended 2020. I ended up getting my first Pornhub award. I got the Penthouse Pet of the Year. Started 2021 as Penthouse Pet of the Year. You know, got the Black Widow role. I won the charity event, which won the Hot Movies charity event, which donated all that money to our veterans.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Then after that, I got the role for Black Widow. I'm trying to think. I'm just like, I got a whole bunch of accolades last year. I got my silver Pornhub award. I got my XBiz award. I got my AVN award, and then did another charity event where we raised over $25,000 for kids. It was
That's awesome.
Tits for Tots.
I think I've seen a lot of flyers. It's like all hot girls they put on the flyers, right? Yeah.
So,
and is it like an event where you go and you wear like a ball gown or something? Because
no.
Because I seen some sort of a charity event that they do, and I don't know, it's around Christmas time, but
I'm sure that
girls
they do.
are wearing like gowns, but I mean these girls are are fucking just stunning.
Yeah. Not us. No. This is just a Twitch community.
Okay.
Yeah, and they reach out to a whole bunch of sex workers, and so we put together little gift boxes that they raffle off to their fans. And then that's how they go ahead and earn the money. So
speaking of fans, Miss Lennon.
Yeah.
I have a bowl here with some questions.
Cool.
Well, we have about like 10-15 minutes left. Let's just answer I guess as many as you can or as many as you want.
For sure.
So and let's see. Some of them, do you want me? Because some of them are from fans and some of them are just random.
Just do it.
Okay.
All right, we'll speed fire this shit.
This one is from a fan. The handle is Sueno_1239 with like a million zeros. Who is your favorite porn star off screen?
Who's my... Honestly, it's you.
Oh, stop.
And I say it, and like, literally, I'm just like, well, because I think
I'm like trying to cover my face, and it's fucking a bowl, see-through bowl.
But I mean, honestly, I got in about almost 3 years ago. I met you at the beginning of my career. You were so fucking nice to me, and the person who you were then is still the person who you are now. You know what I mean? I think that you're an even better person now because we keep growing and blossoming and everything.
Yeah.
But who you are on the inside and just being genuinely and authentically and unapologetically you. Yeah, I mean, I adore that about you.
I really appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, you're somebody in the industry that like I'm always just like, fuck, I just want the most amazing things for you. And so it's just like, yeah, no, you're definitely one of my favorites. And you think about me, like things like this. Like, you didn't have to invite me here for this. And so.
Well, I did. And here you are. Thank God. All right, let's see. What do you think is the most interesting thing about yourself that someone couldn't find online?
Ooh, that somebody couldn't find online. Probably that when I was in high school, since I graduated #1 of my classes, that I was part of the engineering programs. And so
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I did a lot of math. I did a lot of the CAD programs. I did a lot of the programming, whether it was, again, the computers analytics when you're doing the programming and actually like creating programs for computers, or then you're also, again, working with the CAD programs, creating models and of that sort. And so what I used to do is because when I was in high school, I wanted to be a Disney Imagineer and making roller coasters for Disney. Yeah. And so that's what I worked on. And so you basically take all of that and you put it all together. And so, yeah, that's what I really want to do for a while until I got in contact with a Disney Imagineer. And I was shut down immediately for being a woman. And they said, good fucking luck. They said,
it's terrible.
Yeah, it's very, very, very much so a patriarchal, misogynistic, industry in that type of way. And there have been women that have been working in that industry for well over 50 years and they've never gotten their shot and they never will.
That's sad.
Yeah, so I kind of gave up on that, which I wish, in some ways I wish that I didn't, because I think that you can prevail and be that special person. But I grew up a Southern girl and I was, when 16, 17, 18, underneath that mental mindset of whatever a man says goes.
Yeah.
And now that I'm 25, I'm like, God damn it, I probably could have done anything. I could have literally done anything. It's just like, I never imagined myself becoming a porn star and doing everything that I'm doing today. And I'm just like, now it's like, again, I look back at it, I'm like, shit, I could have done anything.
Yeah, it's funny because I was just talking on the car ride to brunch earlier today. That's Deja. She's my assistant. I was talking to her about it. We were talking about, getting into porn and things that I used to do and stuff like that. And it's just crazy to think about, like, where you were, where you are now, the road of, you know what I mean? The fucking things that you've had to go through to get where you are.
I know.
Like, of course, it's never easy for anyone. But, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
All right. Let's see. This one is from Fashad H. 1991. Do you have any siblings or are you an only child?
I do have siblings. So I grew up a divorced kid. My parents got married really, really, really young. Not saying that I was a mistake, but it was not planned for sure.
Surprise!
And so when my parents split up, they split up pretty early. They both got remarried, and then they both had 2 children each. So I am the only one that comes from like the original OG seed. I'm like, I was like, how do I say that? And then I've got 2 siblings on biological mom's side, and then 2 siblings on biological father's side. So
just curious, my question, do any of them have red hair or are you the only one?
So they're all over the place.
My
one of them has platinum blonde hair and it sticks straight. Another one has strawberry blonde hair, Shirley Temple curls.
Oh wow.
Another one has almost black hair, and then the other one is like almost like a dark brown.
Oh
so
wow.
All over the place.
A little bit of a mixture in everything.
Yeah, my
Stirred
mom
the potion up.
My mom's auburn with green eyes though. So that's where that comes from. And she's got a whole bunch of Gaelic and Celtic tattoos all over her, and she's got all that Scottish and Irish jewelry, the claddagh and whatnot. So she's really big about our ancestral heritage.
We have time for one more of these, and I'm just trying to find like a super fun or interesting one. This is funny. What's the funniest thing that's happened to you recently?
Probably. Okay, so I'm not gonna like rat out my talent.
No, you don't have to say names. No.
Yeah. But this is why it's funny though, is because I was working with this one talent and she was trying to squirt, and so when you squirt, you know, and if it's not coming, you kind of push a little bit, right? Yeah. And so I literally like looked up at her, gave her a little wink, and I like shoved my thumb right into her butthole, and then that way she could squirt all over. And I was like, I got you, boo. Because I knew she was pushing and she let out a little fart.
Yeah.
she like let out a little fart and I could tell. And I was just like, oh, I know what you're trying to do. So I kind of just like plugged her up real quick. And I was like, I got you, boo. Do your thing.
You're like the drain stopper in a bathtub. Like, oh, I got you. I'll plug you up. Don't worry.
I was like, I see what you're trying to do right now.
You're like, I'm going to help you, but I'm also going to help me because I don't want to deal with this right now.
Literally. And I was like, well, what's good is the editors can take out that part and then they can go ahead and immediately cut to the squirt. And so I was like, you know, I'm thinking about everybody. I'm thinking about everything.
Okay. It depends on how good the editors are, though. I mean,
I know they might leave it in.
You know.
shit.
I've had pictures and videos and shit posted to me, like my eyes are closed or I'm fixing my wardrobe. I'm like, well, how is this posted?
I know.
Like, who approved this? I want to
approved
talk to this
this?
person.
Lazy people.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Probably Switzerland. Yeah, I've really been enjoying Switzerland.
Have you been there?
No, so I haven't been there yet, but I'm over here trying to look how to become a citizen, and I want to have kids out there so I can make them dual citizens.
You're like, I'm going to live there.
I literally, like, well, all you have to do is...
Me and my 12 kids, a little house on the prairie.
Know,
No, just kidding.
That's what I want. Well, no, I really like their economy. I really like their government. I really love their neutrality. You know, it's like when you look at their ecosystem, their air quality, when you look at their government and their bank corruption. I mean, the Netherlands, Sweden.
Shit, you've like really researched
Yeah,
it.
no, I really have. Like the world's gone to shit. Like unfortunately, America is they've not. I'm upset with them, you know, and so it's like it's definitely a bummer. And if you know, there's a lot of people who are like, hey, I'm not having kids and stuff, and I think that's amazing. For me, I do want to have at least just one kid. I want to go through that experience, but I'm not exactly sure if America's the only place I want to give them opportunity. I would love for them to grow up bilingual, already have access, you know, to the European countries and just all the countries out there, you know what I mean? If they want to go to Africa, you know, let's say they want to go to Morocco, they want to go to Italy, they want to go to Russia, you know what I mean? All of that's gonna be right over there. Whereas, you know, here in the United States, I feel like we believe that all opportunity is simply here, and I'm just like, I don't think that it is. So me being a military brat, just moving and living somewhere overseas and being able to connect with people on a much broader level is extremely important to me. I don't like just being stuck, you know. It's just like, and I don't want to go out and be a tourist and just vacation either. Like I would love to, you know, something that I find America doesn't have is, especially as white people, there's not a lot of culture. And so I really, really, really enjoy, you know, going out to other areas of the world and going, hey, can I come eat this dinner with you? Or can I be a part of this festival? And I would love to embrace what you have going on because it helps culture me as a person. And it's
instead
something
of being like entitled, like how that's why a lot of Americans aren't liked when they go to other countries. Right. Because they're like,
yeah. So
I don't know. Sorry,
exactly.
I'm clanking around over here. I'm trying to find you. I just wanted to find you one more question from a fan because I don't know. Let's see. That one was already. I'm trying, Miss Lennon's fans. I'm trying. My sound effects.
They're probably also wondering when is either Black Widow and Captain Marvel gonna be teaming up and having some fun again.
So the thing is, and I could say this a million times. I've said it a million times. Our work and what we do, a lot of the times, especially when it's for companies, we don't get to be like, hey, put us together and make this huge film that's going to cost $100,000. Do it now. Everybody wants it. You want it. We want it. Let's go. Like, it's just not,
if we could, we'd be doing it every goddamn day. Like, you don't think I want to create quality porn?
You don't think I don't want to fuck you? Like, come on.
I'm saying. With quality talent, like quality porn, quality talent. Like, you don't think I do not want that? Of course.
Like, get out of here. I would be like, okay, who do you want to work with today? Hey, is Lacy available? Thanks. What the? I thought this little game was a good idea, but maybe Deja can help me think of a different thing next time. Oh, okay. Here we go. Is it true you're an opera singer, and why did you decide to not choose that as a career, if so? This is from Carrie Cheer.
Nice. So yes, I was an opera major in college. Put myself about $40,000 in debt within my first year. Absolutely wonderful. Really gets you inspired to keep singing. You know what I mean? Nothing like
singing for $0.
Nothing like putting yourself right in debt that makes you just feel so inspired to sing to people for free.
It's like such an awesome thing.
It's really great. And then the amount of people that are screaming at you, telling you that opera is dead because America is just so fucking uncultured. That just really makes you just want to sing all the fucking time. And so I'm just like, you know, what a lot of people don't understand is that when you have a talent and when you enjoy something, it doesn't mean that you always want to make money off of it. It doesn't mean that I want to exploit myself and put myself through hell or stress or look for validation or look for a dollar sign to go ahead and prove my worth as a singer. So I do sing still. I still do
I
write.
have heard her sing literally in person, and she's phenomenal, just saying. And I'm sure they could probably find some clips of you singing on your social media, right?
Yeah, or I could send some to you. Yeah.
She'll share her social media in just a second.
Yeah.
And that way you can follow her and keep up with her and check out her OnlyFans and all that jazz.
Yeah, but what I do that a lot of people don't realize is I still do write music, and I submit them to the colleges. And colleges will go ahead and give them to the orchestras or go ahead and give them to the choirs, and they'll sing it for free. I don't want money off of it. When you're in a community of people who are actual artists that are doing it because it's a passion and because they love it, they're not looking for money. They're not looking for validation. They're doing it because it's good for the soul. And so for me, once I become greedy within my craft and it becomes a business, you lose that passion, you lose the inspiration, and you lose the creativity, which isn't worth it for me.
It's in my opinion, it's like depressing.
It is.
It's just like, well, like what? Why am I?
It's a chore now.
Why am I here? Yeah.
It's a chore now. So I mean, like certain artists. I mean, somebody that would be a great example to bring up is Justin Bieber, because when he became famous and at such a young age, he had said, "Look, I was put on show after show after show, whether I wanted to or not. I was sick. I wasn't feeling well. I was tired. I was exhausted. And then I made all this money. And then I put myself in jail. You know, I put myself, he put himself in these extremely stressful and depressing situations where he, regretted everything. And singing is not something that I want to regret. It's not something, because people all the time, I'll go on my live shows and stuff and they'll be like, sing for me. And I'm like, I'm not a dancing monkey, motherfucker. Yeah. I'm a human being. And so it's just like that's something that, it's like I take it very seriously, my singing and my music writing, and I have no interest in it being exploited. The industry tried exploiting it quite a few times already. And I was like, you guys are embarrassing me. And that is why once I started singing for the industry and I realized where it was going and how people treated me, I went, no more. No more. This helps you. You exploited me. You got a fucking paycheck off of it. But what did I get in return? I got nothing from it, except for people don't take my singing seriously anymore unless I'm fucking naked. So it's like, thanks for that. I don't want to sing for people anymore. I don't care if people don't hear my voice anymore. I know Keisha Gray went through the same exact shit because, like, what she play? She plays the cello. Yeah, and she went through the same exact thing. And I'm just like, it's not cool. You guys will burn us. And this is why a lot of people will just kind of become mechanical in a way, it's just like where I don't want to show you my true self or those deep down personal qualities and be vulnerable anymore, because
you never want to be vulnerable, especially to that side if you're under Lacy Lennon, you know what I mean, and not your personal self, like, and a lot of people will never understand that, and I feel like we would have to have like a 2-3 hour thing here to understand that, but because people are like, what do you mean split personality disorder, is that what you have? And I'm like, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Kenzie Taylor and Lacy Lennon, they are brands, they are names, and that is our career. You know what I mean? And that's our character. We're almost like a video game character. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's the way I try to explain it to people, because when I go home at the end of the day, I'm not like in Kenzie mode. You know what I mean? I'm in a mode like this where I'm just like, hey, what's up? Like casual, like whatever. But
people don't realize that online how much that they do exploit people and stuff, because I will go ahead and sing for fans, and if I never got naked on the internet, I feel like people would look at my singing and be like, holy shit, this is incredible. But the fact that I've already got naked on the internet, now I get comments such as, just stick to sucking dick, you whore. And I'm just like, I'm good. I have nothing to prove. I have, and so if that never happened, then maybe more porn stars and people in sex work would be more open into like sharing, you know, these personal hobbies and these very vulnerable things. A lot of people are writers. They write poetry, or artists, and they draw and they dance and, you know, all of this. And they want to show that, but it's not sexy and it's not selling sex. So it gets exploited. And if that never happened, I feel like we would. But the thing is let's all be honest. We are not humanized in any sort of way. We are a fantasy.
We're gorillas at the zoo behind the glass. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
and a pink tutu.
Yeah, that's my gorilla noise. I hope everyone loves that. Yeah, I'm like, it's almost like I'm trying to do like some type of metal music. I don't know.
Some like scream.
Yeah, like. Well. We're up on our time.
I know, I got cut short today. You gotta have me back.
I totally will. But I adore you and thank you so much for taking your time. And I know you're really tired. You've been super busy. Like I said, she's a director now.
Directing now, which is awesome.
And she's an award-winning actress. And she also won Best Sex Scene for a feature movie. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
So it's pretty awesome.
It's pretty cool.
And that's just recently. And then also, wasn't there was something else too, I thought, that you won this year.
This year, I did win something else. Oh, shit. I can't remember. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It doesn't. I'm gonna keep making porn. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I'm still going.
I know. I'm just tooting your horn for you.
No, I appreciate it. But I'm over here like I have such like a lack of ego that I'm like I don't even remember. I'm just gonna keep making porn. just keep directing porn. Keep making porn. Keep making content. Okay. All of it. So it's just like we don't need to live in the past. Let's look forward to the future.
Well, congratulations to what you have done. It's amazing. And if you would like to now share your social media and anything else you would like to promote.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's just keep it simple. Guys, you can follow me. The best place to follow me will go ahead and be my Twitter. That'll keep you updated on literally everything. So Twitter will be at Miss Lacy Lennon, MISSLACYLENNON. Instagram is going to be It's Lacy Lennon. Again, just head over to my Twitter. It has all my links, everything that you need from suitable for work to non-suitable for work. We'll just keep it simple and be scared of and be careful of scam pages. There's so many of them. I will never ask you for money. I will never ask you for help. I'm too much of a bad bitch. So if somebody seems helpless, if it is a helpless, vulnerable Lacy Lennon, it is not me.
And do you want to promote your OnlyFans?
Yeah, it'll be, again, you can find on my Twitter. It'll be onlyfans.com/Miss Lacy Lennon.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much again. And thank you guys for tuning in to The Sauce with Kenzie Taylor. I'll see you next time.